Welcome to GitHub trending repos for today. We have a lot to cover today, so let's get started. We're counting down to number 1. It picked up 716 stars in the last 24 hours, so stick around. Number 10, herdr, no? 706 new stars today. Avertic. Developers juggling multiple coding agents need a way to see which ones are blocked, working, or done without leaving the terminal. herdr gives each agent its own real terminal pane inside a persistent session with state indicators that require no configuration. Unlike app-based agent managers that redraw the terminal inside a wrapper and often lock you to macOS, herdr runs as a single native Rust binary directly in your terminal over SSH. So full-screen TUI tools render correctly and sessions survive laptop closes and network drops. It merges Tiermax-style pane management with built-in agent awareness and a scriptable socket API, letting you monitor and orchestrate fleets of agents from the command line or let agents drive themselves. Number 9, romm, 400 new stars today. Managing a sprawling library of ROMs across multiple platforms and emulators quickly becomes a mess of inconsistent file names, missing metadata, and scattered storage. romm solves this by giving you a centralized, self-hosted web interface that automatically scans, identifies, and enriches your entire collection with artwork and metadata from IGDB, MobiGames, and SteamGridDB. It goes beyond simple cataloging by letting you play games directly in the browser via emulator.js and integrates with a growing ecosystem of community-built desktop, mobile, and handheld clients. Number 8, CS249R_book, 446 new stars today. This is the open source companion to Harvard CS249R course, teaching the engineering principles behind production ML systems, covering everything from on-device training with TinyTorch to full-stack ML ops. It fills the gap between high-level ML theory and the practical systems knowledge needed to deploy models at scale with hands-on labs, hardware kits, and a modular simulator, MLSys US experiment with real-world constraints like latency, memory, and power. If you're tired of piecing together scattered blog posts and vendor docs to understand how ML systems actually work, this book gives you a structured university-backed curriculum you can walk through at your own pace. Number 7, system_prompts_leaks, 432 new stars today. Developers integrating LLMs into applications frequently encounter undocumented refusals, style shifts, and tool use quirks because vendors hide the system prompts that control model behavior. This repository collects the actual system prompts extracted from Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, and others, exposing the precise instructions, constraints, and tool definitions that shape every response. Browsing the version diffs and full prompt files lets you debug unexpected outputs, anticipate model limitations, and write more effective meta prompts without guessing at the hidden rules. Number 6, meetily, 865 new stars today. Meetily addresses the growing demand for confidential meeting intelligence by keeping all transcription, diarization, and summarization on your own machine, eliminating the data exposure of cloud-based services like Otter.ai. Its Rust-based pipeline achieves up to 4x faster speech-to-text than standard Whisper implementations and integrates with Ollama to generate meeting notes without ever dialing out to a third-party API. Developers and enterprises who need to comply with strict data policies or simply prefer self-hosting will find a production-ready open core alternative that puts them in full control of their meeting data pipeline. Number 5, chromedevtoolsmcp, 303 new stars today. This project turns a live Chrome browser into a tool that AI coding assistants can directly control, letting them automate actions, inspect network traffic, and capture performance traces without manual scripting. It solves the problem of agents only having static code context by giving them a real browser environment so they can see console errors wait for page states, and debug interactively critical for modern web development workflows. Technically, it wraps ChromeDevTools and Puppeteer in an MCP server, meaning any MCP client gains on-demand programmatic access to DevTools' full inspection and performance APIs, which sets it apart from standalone automation libraries that don't expose such deep integration for AI tools. Number 4, Strix. 190 new stars today. Strix gives you autonomous AI agents that dynamically execute your application code, find real vulnerabilities, and produce working proofs of concept, so you stop wasting time triaging false positives from static scanners. Unlike traditional DAS tools that rely on signature matching, its multi-agent system collaborates to perform actual reconnaissance and exploitation, validating each finding by demonstrating impact. If you need penetration tests completed in hours instead of weeks, or want to automatically block vulnerable code in CI/CD, this repo is worth cloning and running against your code base immediately. Number 3, pageagent. 726 new stars today. pageagent lets you embed an AI agent directly into any web page with a single script tag, giving users natural language control over the UI without touching your backend. It solves the heavy infrastructure problem of traditional web automation, no headless browsers, no screenshot-based vision models, by operating on the live DOM text, which makes it orders of magnitude cheaper and simpler to deploy. The agent runs entirely client-side, works with any LLM you bring, and can be extended across tabs via a Chrome extension, so you can ship an AI copilot or smart form filler in minutes instead of months. Number 2, Caveman. 1,089 new stars today. Caveman forces your AI coding agent to drop conversational filler and respond in minimal, precise language, cutting output token usage by roughly 65% without altering any code, commands, or technical content. It solves the real-world cost and latency problem of LLMs burning tokens on polite prose, explanations, and redundant phrasing during long coding sessions. But the technique is interesting because it's a pure prompt engineering skill that installs across 30+ agents, Claude Code, Cursor, Klein, etc., with a single shell script, giving you immediate savings with zero change to the underlying model's reasoning. Number 1, codexplugincc. 716 new stars today. Combine OpenAI Codex's code review and task running capabilities with your existing Claude Code workflow, so you never have to leave your terminal to get a thorough review or delegate complex work. It solves the friction of switching between AI tools by embedding Codex as / commands that run read-only reviews, standard or adversarial, and manage background subagent jobs with full lifecycle control. The plugin demonstrates a multi-agent architecture inside Claude Code using sub-agents and background task management, giving teams a practical template for integrating external LLM tools into their development environment.